Let's talk about what's in my camera bag for 2025. All right, so first of all, let's talk about the bag. This has been the only camera bag that I have ever used, and I've been doing this for over 5 years. This bag has been with me since the very beginning. And yes, I'm super sentimental about it. I've already had one of the zippers on the back broke, but I found some string, made sure and fixed it because I just can't get rid of this bag. It's just such a good bag. This is the Vanguard VO Select 45M. I love the size, I love the color, I love how it organizes, I love how many pockets it has. It is literally the perfect bag. So, bag aside, let's see what's inside. First of all, in the little side pouch, I've got this little Manfrotto tripod. It's actually not super great, but it gets the job done in a pinch whenever you need something. So you can extend the little legs out. You can also change it to go almost flat, or you can switch it back and it will limit the legs to a certain distance. Super handy. This actually is really nice to have in your bag. You never know when you need to just throw it up, put it on a table or something like that, and this is perfect for that. So I just keep that over here in the little side pocket. Fits in there real nice. Now, let's look at the main compartment. As you open it up, you'll see that you do have a laptop sleeve in here. I hardly ever use this because I carry my laptop in a separate backpack, just to keep all of my hard drives, my computer, my charger, and all of that together. But this is the bag. This is how it's normally loaded down. You'll see that this spot is for my FX3, which is what I'm filming on right now, but my FX3 slides in right there. And I guess that's my first item, is my Sony FX3. If I'm filming something and I need the highest video quality possible, I'm using my Sony FX3. It's an incredible cinema camera. Next up, and probably my most used camera, is my Sony a7C II. I love this camera. It's lightweight, has the same form factor as the FX3, but in a smaller body, does incredible video. Most of the time it pairs up super nice with my FX3, so I tend to actually grab this more often because it is more of a hybrid camera. And if I need to, I can snap some pictures with this and just be ready for pretty much anything when I have this camera with me. So this is what I'm using most of the time, Sony a7C II. I love the silver, I just think it looks awesome. And I'm usually running the Sigma 24-70 f2.8 lens. This is the first version, not the second version. And I would say probably 75% of what I film is filmed with this lens. So this is my little go-to setup. Always have it ready to go in my bag. That's the Sony a7C II with the Sigma 24-70 lens. And then here you'll see I have charger. This is the Tri-Charge. It's the Peter Lindgren collaboration with Jupio, or whatever company this is. This is awesome. So you can charge 3 batteries at one time, and you also have a little space to store SD cards if you want to, but you can just pop them in and out. And my biggest thing I love about this is you can just press the button on the side and you can see what charge your batteries are at. Super, super efficient. I love this thing, and it enables me to carry all my batteries in one place. That way you don't have loose batteries all in your camera bag everywhere. So that's my charger. I just stick the cable over here to the side. And what's also cool with this charger is it's USB-C, but you can also charge other devices and use it as a power bank, which is really cool. So, charger, camera, main lens. My second most used lens is the Sony 70-200 version 2. This thing is a beast. It looks absolutely incredible. It's super lightweight for a 70-200 lens. It's the lightest I've ever used. And you just cannot beat the image that you get out of this thing. So this is probably my second most used lens. I love this thing. Then we've got some fun lenses. These are some unique third-party lenses that I love to have to get some really unique angles, really unique looks for my videos. So you've got your standards, you've got the get or done lenses, but then you've got some specialty lenses. Let's talk about this one first. This is the Laowa 10mm 0D f2.8, so it has zero distortion. This lens is awesome. This is a super fun lens, gives you a really wide field of view, but without the distortion in the corners. And this is just super, super fun to pull out for those wide shots. It also has this really cool blue color and then all metal body. It just looks so sick. Absolutely love this lens. So that's a fun one that I like to keep in the bag just in case I need a wide angle for something. Next up is the Sirui Aurora 85mm f1.4. This lens is gorgeous. It's super affordable, only $500, and it just gives you the creamiest background you've ever seen. I love this as a prime, really good for portraits. Has an aperture ring, you can click or declick it, and it is just absolutely beautiful. Love this lens. Also in this pocket, we've just got some caps for the camera and this lens. I just keep tucked in there together. And the last lens that I usually have in my kit is the Blazar Apex 50mm t1.8 anamorphic lens. This is a really cool lens. It's autofocus and it's an anamorphic lens with a 1.33 times stretch. You've got that T1.8 super shallow depth of field. This thing just looks insane. It is for an APS-C sensor, but I use it on full frame and just crop in a little bit with the clear image zoom, about 1.3 times, and it takes away the vignetting in the corners, and it looks incredible. Got these really cool metal caps. Love this lens. I can't wait to play with this more and really see what all it can do. So that's the main compartment. I'm usually having my FX3, Sony a7C II, lots of lenses, charger, batteries. That's the main compartment. Now let's look at the top pocket. So this top pocket is not near as organized. I usually just shove a bunch of things in here that I might need. So first of all, we've got the Hollyland Lark Mark IIs. That's what I'm actually using right now. Love these wireless mics. They are incredible. They sound great and they are so tiny. So love these. Always have these in my bag with me. Next up, we've got the DJI Mic 1s. You can never have too many microphones. I always have another set of wireless mics with me. These are awesome. You just can't beat them. You can record internally if you want to. They sound incredible. Love these. Next up, we've got a variable ND filter. This is the Peter McKinnon Mist Edition 2. This is a 2 to 5 stop variable ND filter. Gotta have one of these for when you're shooting outside. It gets the job done. Next up, we've got the DJI Action 4. You never know when you might need an action camera for something. I love to use these for like little POV shots. And this is just really good to have in your bag along with the little charging cable. Got some more extra cables in here. Step-up ring for the variable ND filter. Some little clamps because you never know when you might need to clamp something. Leather camera strap that I can quickly attach. Gotta have a little rocket duster. Velcro straps just in case, cage for the Action 4, and of course, some more cables. So that's everything that I keep in this little top pocket. I also want to make a couple of little honorable mentions that are sometimes in my bag, but not all the time. One of those is the Fujifilm X100VI. I absolutely love this camera. I have the X100V, or 5, whichever one you want to call it, but I like the 6 so much better. Love this little camera. I like to take this on trips, when we go on vacation. I love everything about this camera. I love using the film simulations. I usually put it in auto, so auto ISO, auto shutter, and just adjust my aperture with the aperture ring. I treat it just like a point and shoot, and it's so much fun. The photos also look ridiculous. The X100VI was an upgrade from the X100V in megapixels, and so you can zoom these photos in, crop them in, and they still look incredible. Absolutely love this, and if I'm just wanting to take some photos for fun, we're on a trip, or I'm just doing something, you know, just to do it, I will probably be grabbing this camera for photos because I love how they come out straight out of camera with the film simulations, of course. The film simulations just look so good that straight out of camera, I only do minimal edits to these and it makes photography really enjoyable. So Fujifilm X100VI, love this camera. I also want to mention the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. That's what's filming this overhead angle. And I love to throw it in my bag when we go on trips, when we go places. Just pull it out, it's got a gimbal built in. Still gets really great 4K video. You can shoot in D-Log and be able to grade it, have a little bit more flexibility with the colors. And it's small and you don't have to worry about pulling out a gigantic camera to film when you're somewhere. So the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is another one of my favorites that I will throw in my bag on occasion. And lastly, I'll mention this small rig light. This is, I don't remember the exact name of this, but it's the 10 watt max small rig light that just came out. It's pretty new. I just got it, so I haven't got to play with it a whole lot, but I can see myself putting this in my bag on a regular basis. So basically, you can turn it on, and with this little, you have these different little attachments that you can do different shapes, and that will project that shape, you know, onto the wall, onto your background. You can do different colors, and there's several different attachments that come with it, so you can make the shape be different things. Super efficient, super cool, and I can see this being in my bag a lot, just to add a little bit of an extra touch, like when I'm doing lighting for an interview video or something like that. I just used it recently for a couple of videos, and it looks so good. You can just recharge it with USB-C, and it really is a nifty light to have in your bag. But anyway, that's just a quick look at what's inside my camera bag for 2025. Hopefully this was interesting. Hopefully you saw some gear that might be useful for you. I'm not saying to go buy all of the gear that I have, but if you saw something that you might can add to your kit to make your workflow easier, then definitely check it out. Comment below if you would like to see more gear videos like this in the future. And if you like this video, be sure to check out some of the other videos on my channel.